Hey everyone, welcome back to Clover Knows Pets. I'm Clover, and today I'm going to be explaining to you why bunny hutches, cages, and other things marketed as bunny homes normally aren't safe. Instead, bunnies need to be living in X-pens, also known as dog exercise pens, or free roaming a room or your house. Please keep in mind, if you're going to free roam, you want to be able to do some research on that. Because just like with any other animal, whether that be dog, cat, baby, really anything, you are going to have to bunny-proof your home. This isn't hard, but it is something to keep in mind so that you aren't surprised if you don't and something goes wrong. Anyways, let me show you my bunny and her setup, and then I'll explain to you how I'm going to prove to you bunny cages need to be bigger. Alright, so this is my bunny's pen. This is only temporary. It's currently 5 foot by 4 foot, so it's about 20 square feet, and the minimum is a lot smaller than that. But this is still only temporary. She is going to get a bigger one, but temporarily she's being kept in my pet room. Anyways, in order to have a proper bunny setup, by the way, this is Flower, my Holland Lop. Also, don't buy Holland Lops. I got her as a rescue, so it's a bit different, but they're not a healthy breed. They're brachycephalic, and they have downward-facing ears, which causes problems. Anyways, for a healthy bunny, you should have a litter box, because if you have a spayed or neutered bunny, which you should, then they will use the litter box, and you can litter train them fairly easily. In the bottom, I have wood pellets. I'm using aspen wood pellets. Then I've got a mixture of Timothy hay and orchard grass hay. By the way, this is probably the smallest litter box you could possibly have that's actually big enough for them. So the corner ones are not big enough. They should be able to completely turn around inside of their litter box without struggle and without stepping out in order to do so. You should also have a water bowl because water bottles are not safe. Various toys. My bunny loves stacking cups. You want one? Yeah, that. She does toss them around. She's not doing it now, but she does. They also need wood chews. By the way, I just cleaned up her setup, and you can see the video on that on my channel. But that's why everything's so lined up. But they do chew these because they do need bark in their diet. You're going to want foraging toys and mats, sort of like the snuffle mat here. And then you're going to want at least one hide that has 2 entrances, so like this tunnel, and at least one hide that has 1 entrance, like this hidey hut. You're also going to need a spot to put their bowl, which is where you'll put their daily salad, because they should have salad at least twice a day. Also, carrots should be given in very, very small moderation, and not very often. As for pellets, they don't actually need pellets in their diet. If you're going to give pellets, then it should be in very, very, very small increments, and should never be left unattended with your bunny. But yeah, along with that, of course, they also do need room to run, but let's just see how much room they'll have done once we put in the basics into a cage that is marketed to bunnies. My example is going to be the Living World large bunny setup. Keep in mind, I'm saying large, which means there are smaller versions of this also marketed to bunnies. So when someone sees large, they're going to think, oh, I'm going above and beyond. You're not. Let me show you how. Okay, so I measured out the floor space of the large bunny cage or pen. So, yeah, pretty small. Yeah. Anyways, let's put in what a bunny needs. First of all, litter box. Okay, there we go. Gonna put in a water bowl right there. Pretty tight, but it'll work. Alright, now her closed hidey hut. By the way, some people say you should have at least 2. So yeah. Alright, let's try and fit in the large, or the, not large, the 2-sided one. Guess I'll have to put it like that. Oh, nope, that's out of the space. That into the litter box. There we go. Everything's fitting. Alright, now let's add the snuffle mat. Just set that there, I guess. They need at least 1 wooden toy. This is apple wood. Put that there. And then at least 1 or 2 foraging toys. So I'm just going to put 2 of the cups. Normally you put all of them, but we'll just do 2. Alright, look at how spacious our large bunny home is. Oh, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work. They can't fully turn around. Oh, wait a minute. it's not two-sided anymore if it's up against there. Oh, wait a minute. Now this has to do with this hide, and so now they're one hide. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have enough space for food dish. Anyways, let's bring her over and see what she thinks about it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't think she really wants to go over there. Check it out, Flower. But yeah, as you can see, this is not enough space. Yeah, keep in mind this was marketed as large. And she is not a large bunny. Imagine having to live in this your whole life. That is just not okay. Maybe, what do you think, huh? You want to live in here? No. But, yeah. And if you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, 2-level hutches are better. They're not. You still don't have the room for this. Let me measure out a 2-level hutch. Taking everything out. Flower, you gotta get out, baby. Sorry. Can you go out? Can you go out? No? Gotta get out, baby. Go in. Okay, guess I'll drag it over. Anyways, here's the space otherwise, still not nearly big enough. Anyways, here we go. I've got the whole thing set up. So just so you know, this would be the bottom one. The bottom level, this area is where a ramp would be. And that would lead up to a hole. And I marked all of this just so that it's easier to understand. Because, for example, you couldn't fit a litter box here. And you couldn't put a water bowl there because, well, that's a hole. Anyways, let's get started. In this case, the litter box would probably fit best there. But, oh no, look at that. They can't get into the entrance, so I guess they'll have to hop over the side, which means you cannot be using a hooded litter box. That's not good. Anyways, you could probably put the bowl under the ramp here. So I'll put it there. So basically the ramp would be covering that. Let's bring over the snuffle mat. And I don't think I could fit any hides here, so I guess we'll just have to put the hides on the top level. That's the first one. I'm actually going to have to put it here in order for it to be a 2-sided hide. That way they can get out through both sides. Try to move it here. Good enough. Now, where do we fit this? I guess there. But look, see, these would be squished, so this would have to be off of the ground, and they'd be squished. It doesn't work. Anyways, I guess we'll have to follow through. Let's then put in our 2 toys. I'll put these on the bottom level and put this in on the top level. Okay, it's a little less crowded. Let's see how she likes it. Right into the litter box, which is basically your safe space. I don't know why she doesn't choose the hide. She sleeps in the hides and stuff, but yeah, I don't think she likes it. You see, she still only has this much area to run, and that's it. That's all she has. This is what, like 2 by 2 square feet, so like I don't know, 4 square feet or so, a little less. Yeah, that's not okay. It's not. If you're thinking about a run, that is also not okay because it doesn't have enough space for zoomies, which is long things. So you want, if you're going to have a longer cage versus a taller one, or versus a thicker one or more roundish one, you're going to want no thinner than 2 square feet. Oh my god, sorry, I just said that wrong. 2 feet by 6 feet. So no skinnier than this. Which is still extremely small. And these days, that is considered still too small. These days, although it's not the set requirement, almost every bunny owner you're ever going to meet, almost every exotic vet, anybody who knows anything about bunnies, is going to tell you no more than 4 feet deep, meaning no less than a 4x6 or 4x4 cage. This is not acceptable. I hope you get my point here. I'm sorry, but this is not how you set up a bunny cage. If you have a bunny in a cage like this, no hate towards you. It's better to learn and improve instead of just feel bad about it or do nothing. Yeah, this video is to educate you and get the point around that they need bigger cages, they need more stuff, and they need to be treated fairly because right now they're treated as small pets when they're actually closer to a dog or cat in care, maintenance, and overall interest in humans. Plus, did you know you can actually free roam them, train them tricks, and walk them on leashes? Yeah, that's right. Now, of course, every bunny is different, so who knows if yours is going to be okay with things like leashes, but overall, they can be very, very tame animals if you give them the time, patience, and you care for them correctly and spend a bunch of time with them, which just isn't possible within a hutch or a pet store cage. Yeah, I do have a short on my channel explaining basic bunny care. Otherwise, there's a YouTube channel on, YouTube called 101 Rabbits, which is really, really good for research, and also one called Lennon the Bunny, which is also really good for research. Yeah, so if you're looking to continue researching or find out how to properly care for your bunny, I recommend going for those. Also, if you were to like and subscribe, I might be able to make a video on that, explaining more extensively how to care for them. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Flower says bye.